have that all configured for them.
Hey guys, good morning and welcome back to my channel. It's so awesome and amazing to be with you guys again. I don't know, man, but the internet is like garbage. It's so bad. This thing is glitching a lot and it's just crazy. One of those things, right? But nonetheless, we'll just keep going and see how far we get with this thing. If it's your first time here, give a favor, follow, subscribe to the channel, and let me know where you're watching from. I will be your host for this morning. We're gonna try and something has messed with my allergies, and I don't know what it is. Now I'm all nasal, and I'm gonna be sneezing quite a bit. I think it's. I mean, I bought oat milk, but I think it's contaminated. Because only dairy mess with my allergies. So bear with me, guys. Please share, tap the screen and the live. Let me know where you're watching from. Welcome to season 9, episode 3. Yep. This is the third episode in this series. Season 9 will take us up to next year, January, where we'll begin season 10. Yep. And that's the beginning of allergy attack. Always happens after breakfast. And it's one of those things. Ah, Lord. If it ain't the internet, it's my allergies. It's always something going on, right? I'm trying to share the live with a couple of friends around the world so we can have more viewers come on here. We won't have any photos for this report. It's gonna be all pictures. Yeah, all photos. No, I mean no videos or photos. And I hope you guys like my new microphone. Let me know how the audio is. For those who watch quite often, I'm sure you would remember how the audio is like, right? So I'm just trying to share this with some, uh, different people, places, and hopefully they can come on and let me know. If you have any questions or comments, definitely shoot them in the comment section at the end. I will be entertaining your questions. If any reason this is you're watching it after the live ended, you can email me your questions there. I got my email address on your screen, flying by faith 2018 at gmail.com. Current local time here in the Philippines is approximately 9:56 a.m. in the morning, and it's Saturday morning, November 15. I'm sure outside temperature is about 60 something degrees or 30 something degrees Celsius, 60 something Fahrenheit, 30 something in Celsius. That's how you pronounce it if you're Filipino, Celsius. Anyways, it's always nice to see you guys. If you're watching from my personal account, whatever you comment in the box, it will not be seen here on my end. So you want to make sure, if you want your comment to pop up on my feed, then you have to be watching from my page. A shout out to those who are watching from Instagram. Yes, I'm also live on my Instagram, and I'm watching the viewers rise as people come on in. That being said, basically the last time I gave a report was about a month ago, sometime in September. It's now November. So a little over a month ago, I have for you three amazing Medivacs and one cadaver transport mission. And then we'll talk about how the annual inspection went. If you're ever wondering how you could partner with us, you can definitely reach out. My website is there. And yes, we are registered with the IRS in Canada and the US. So we can accommodate tax deductible receipt. And those links should be on your screen shortly, that you can partner with us for the purpose of saving lives here in the Philippines. All right. Once again, welcome aboard, and we're so happy to have you guys with us. At the end of the feed, we'll entertain a Q&A session, meaning I'll take your questions and your comments at the end of the feed. So stick around. Promises to be good. We're gonna kick things off with this video. Lubang, this would have been close to my birthday. So in the previous report, basically in the previous report, I was not doing so well, mainly because the weather was okay, but a typhoon was coming, and so they had issued a bulletin restricting planes under 12,000 kilos, something like that. So my airplane was affected, even though the weather was good. I couldn't fly, and by the time I got an exemption to the rules, it was too late. Went out, and the weather changed, and unfortunately, I had to turn back and abandon the mission. And two people lost their life: a 30-something-year-old and a 60-something-year-old. They both died from leptospirosis. That's where our last report ended. So we pick things up. Same island. So this is the same island. It's the closest one to base. From base to there, it's about 15-20 minutes flight. And if they're coming to Batangas area close to the base, then round trip is about an hour to help patients in that area. If they're going further up to Sangli or in anywhere in Manila, that's a little over an hour and a half to get those missions done. So in this clip here, this is Lubang just arrived, and we're about to pick up the patient to take them out for the medical care that they need.
Welcome to Lubang. We're picking up a patient today, and we got the bird ready.
So as you can see, the door is off. So whenever that happens, it means that the patient into the airplane. So we have to lift them and place them in there in the spinal. Shout out to Seth. Sign their 3 pins. You pop them off. Actually, I like the I pull off 2 3 pins off, and then I put it back after I board. The other thing I like with removing the door is Philippines. It's hot. It's humid, and so being able to pull the door off, it's really nice, especially when I load the patient and then I get the washer in last. Um, that door opens so often. I hope it's still there. So, Cessna for doing that in designing doors that is eachable, and so that is one vent that keeps people cool.
Yeah, man. The patient's gonna be laying down with oxygen, so we have that all configured for them.
All right. Before we play this clip, I'd like to tell you a little about it. for the last 2 years, the privilege of transporting this particular patient. And it's not just any patient, it's actually the mother of the mayor of Lubang. Yes, the mayor is very supportive. I went in for a courtesy call 3 years ago, and they embraced me. And now one of the patients, ever so often, that she needs to go in and out of Lubang is the mom of the mayor. So, yeah, putting her on a boat is very treacherous due to her illness and so on. But we had the privilege to always be able to transport her to make her travels easier. I want to share with you a little bit of clip here. This is outside of the something was ramp, and for those who are aspiring missionary, this is more for you, and it also gives us of life aids and why as mission pilots. So let's go. Uh, not this clip. I'm from Jamaica, and ever so often these stories with something mild. I just remembered. So let's see what we have in store here on the. I think this was done inside the hangar during that time. So, hey guys, welcome now. What this is roasted and nice, ready. You need to go over to my website and find a friend. Go section. Know what? Comment if you that thing. It just needs some Jamaican for that is luxury. Miss Jamaica a lot and in home. Many of you have that have my merch unleashed, so merch available. We're not selling them at this time, so it's only being offered to Philippines. It's only the offer is only available in the Philippines right now. We have merch that goes beyond the Philippines as yet, and that's primarily because of the size of clothing in the Philippines is a little bit different back in the West. Filipinos are generally smaller, so they're small. It's really small, and even for me, uh, a medium is a medium shirt, but in the Philippines, I have to make a step, right? Someone had asked me to send them an extra large, I believe, and they said they have to like squeeze into it. So I guess an XXL might be more comfortable. So whatever your size is in the West, we haven't found it here in the Philippines. So if you're watching and you're from the Philippines, here's how you can get a merch. It's very simple. You just reach out to us and say, "Hey, I'd like to get a merch." And what we're doing is is for free to those who are kind and generous enough to donate at least 1,000 pesos. So if you make 1,000 pesos donation or more to our ministry, we will get your color size. We will get your size. Then you choose between a polo shirt or a t-shirt, and then let us know your three top colors that you wear. I mean, that you prefer. So, color number one, number two, number three, and we'll do our best to find one of those. So, this is one of our happy recipient. She's kind enough to donate to our ministry. As you can see, the joy on her face. She's so happy, and it's in the color that she likes. Okay. So that's Mam G. If you followed my channel enough, you would know her a little bit. She was actually my first mentee. She came tag along with me for 3 weeks to figure out the life of a missionary pilot. She does have a pilot's license herself. And later on, she became our dispatch at the other air base. Now she is privileged to have employment there at the Civil Aviation Authority of the Philippines. So shout out to you, Ma'am G. As you can see her purse right here, it says pilot on it. So you definitely know she's a pilot, right? So that's really awesome. Next mission here. So anyway, that's a summary of that. This mission, I believe, was when we just got back unloaded and boarded that patient inside the airplane. The patient came off the island of Lubang and they're coming to Batangas area. So let's go outside the studio for 15 seconds and see what this clip has to offer to us. Stay tuned.
Mission accomplished.
This mission was actually memorable now that I've seen the clip. Older gentleman, he was definitely semi-critical. He was definitely semi-critical in that he basically wanted to go out because the medical facility in Lubang, they couldn't handle exactly what's happening with him. And I remember when I touched down, he was very happy with the landing. So he kept commending me on the landing. It's like, oh, Captain, the landing was so smooth. It's so smooth. Yeah. So I don't know if I should continue with this live or not, but the internet is so bad. Yeah, it's keep glitching. How is it for you guys? Let me just pause the report and go over to the comment section. Okay. Wagwan Khan. Man, this is a small word. Preacher, how are you, my friend? It's Khan from. It is so terrible this week. My internet, okay, now it should be flowing now. It's low. I get a warning on my end. I don't know if and then I cannot turn down the quality of the video. Let's see if I can do that. Hold on, guys. Yeah, I cannot change the quality anymore. So internet is terrible. Anyway, shout out to you, Khan from Brooklyn. Yeah, we used to work together. We had a little gig there in New York, and it was one of the ways I found money to survive in the US while trying to be a missionary pilot. Here I am 7 years later doing exactly what I told Khan. Yeah, I remember he showed up on the job site later on as they got to know me. They found out that I want to be a mission pilot, and I'm doing just that. Yeah, man, it's a blessing. He's not Jamaican. Ah, he's from Trini, I believe. Khan, Trini, right? Alrighty. So I just took a pause because this thing is glitching and it's so shady. Lord have mercy. So I don't know if I should continue or wait until I have better internet because the storm came through. I guess things are still trying normal. And anyways, I'll just keep going and we see how. Is it still glitchy on you guys' side? Hold on. And then in in the night it's gonna be worse. So yeah, we don't have good internet anymore, guys. It's yeah. And then another question. So those who are watching, is it am I pixelated? Yeah. How is the video on you guys' side? Because if it's not clear enough, I don't feel like I need to keep going, waste my time. I'll just can do these report when you have better internet. I moved to another location and then unfortunately okay, I'm gonna try something, guys, and then see if that helps. Don't move, stick around. Okay, so now we are on Wi-Fi itself. How is that for you guys? Is it better now? Is it flowing or is it still glitchy? Let me know in the comment section. Lost this thing. Let me know. Is it is this still blurry? Is it glitching? Let me know.